So look at this place. This is a time warp.
Wow.
But this is the combination of different generations. Look at the pink and chrome frickin' chairs. All of this is an afterthought. None of it is deliberate.
I love history, I love old buildings, but it looks like they had a solid base and just started throwing crap in the middle of it.
Yep, look at the stains in the carpet, the dirt on the wallpaper. I mean, look at the filth. I hate it when a wonderful historic place like this is just allowed to rot away.
There's no integrity, no respect.
It should be protected. So this bar is owned by a guy by the name of Greg.
Okay.
Maybe made a champagne cocktail in like 10 years.
Greg bought this bar about a year ago. Borrowed $150,000 from his mother and has been losing money since he bought it.
Yeah, I'm good.
Hey, about you, Frank, you good?
That old guy at the end of the bar is Frank Culotta. Frank is a former gangster who's been coming here for decades.
Are you just gonna put a kitchen in there? Have you thought about it?
There's a lot of money involved.
And the woman talking to him is Bernie. She's Greg's fiance. She sometimes helps Greg out here at the bar.
Right now, we're missing 2 bartenders. They're both MIA. They're not answering their calls.
2 of his bartenders didn't show up tonight. 2 of them. So as an end result, the bartender who is there, Autumn, is on her own. So what does that tell you about employee respect for the owner?
None whatsoever. It's like they think they can do whatever they want.
This is from Candy. No, I can't make it in right now. I don't have anyone to watch my son, and he's sick.
Did she tell you that yesterday?
No. I'm actually worried about Raleigh, though.
One named Candy and another one named Raleigh. So they're walking all over Greg, and now Autumn is paying the price because she's stuck there alone.
Oh, that's no good.
I guess we're open.
You know this, Lisa. In Las Vegas, hospitality is a #1 industry in this city.
#1. Oh, yes.
So I have Ryan and Lori, who are both younger hospitality professionals, and they love going to local bars. So I think they're the perfect people to give me a good local scoop on this bar.
Absolutely.
As locals, you don't want to go to the Strip because there's just so many tourists there. The drinks are $20 a piece. So you want to kind of come to a off-strip place, little dive bar. You have friendly bartenders, like you've been there before.
Hi. What can I get for you guys? Martini. Martini? Okay.
It's one of those Godfathers. How's that?
Godfather?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Godfather, though, it should be scotch and amaretto. That's my drink, you know.
The Godfather's your drink?
That's what I drink.
What?
I've been drinking Godfathers for many years.
I love Godfathers.
But I'll tend to just put, the classic recipe is 1.5 ounces of scotch, 1/2 ounce of amaretto, right?
Yeah.
I would just put a few drops, so I do a little dry.
I
So I'll do scotch, just a few drops of amaretto for me.
Got it.
You know, in an old historic bar like this, you should be able to get a nice classic cocktail.
Oh, absolutely.
What are you looking for?
I just need to shake it.
A whole bunch of shakers down there.
But I have to do it like this?
I'm not sure what you're doing. I'm sorry.
making a
what are you
martini.
Making a martini?
So he's teaching her how to bartend. Look,
In the middle of
so
the
she
thing.
doesn't know what to do.
I'm gonna shake it like this?
No. Make the drink in that, then use the shaker tin. You're using the wrong glass.
Okay,
to
I got it,
shake
I got it, I got it,
You got it?
The best way to learn is behind the bar.
Yeah, that's
There
good.
you
That's
go.
up the street.
And you wanted to start a tab, yes?
Yeah.
I think that's pure gin.
Tried to order a Godfather. That was terrible. She claimed that she went to bartending school. I don't think she'd ever drank before in her life.
Can I just get like a Jack and Coke?
You don't like it?
Yeah, it's a little. I don't know how to describe it.
They can't drink that drink.
If I show you this recipe, can you make me this drink? Sure. Okay. Okay. Thank you. You're welcome.
So look at how awkward this is.
She wants this drink.
Bee's knees? I have no idea what a bee's knees is.
The bee's knees was created in the Prohibition when they were making gin in bathtubs, so the gin tasted like absolute. What they did to it was cover up the gin with lemon and honey syrup.
I don't have this stuff.
This is ridiculous. 3 simple ingredients, gin, some honey, and lemon.
Here's what I want to do. We've never done this before. I want you to go in alone. Sit down at the bar, order an old-fashioned. The minute it's wrong, jump up, go behind the bar, show them how to do it.
With pleasure.
All right, bust them.
All right.
What's the sarsaparilla? Where's the gin?
I'll get as close as I can. Most of these things I've never even seen before. Oh, I need to see the rest of it again. What was it? Simple syrup and...
Watching this owner and bartender work together is infuriating. It took forever for me to get their attention and make me a drink. They pride themselves in the legacy of Las Vegas, yet they're not putting out anything.
Can I help you with anything? I'm so sorry.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah, we're short on
I was
bartenders.
just wanting, oh, that's I just wanted an old fashioned, if that's okay.
Okay, I'll tell him to.
Thank you so much.
All right. The lady has been waiting over there. She's been wanting a drink.
An old fashioned, please.
Old fashioned? Okay.
Great.
Muddle, an orange, a cherry, bitters, and simple syrup, and then it's a bourbon and soda. That's all there is to it. You got that?
No.
Okay, hang on a sec. Okay. Orange, cherry.
When he made that old fashioned, it looked disgusting. Greg muddled a bunch of fruit in it. There's club soda. I'm gonna jump behind the bar and teach him how to make it right.
It's $4.75.
Hi, what's your name?
Greg.
Greg? I'm
Yeah.
Lisa Marie.
Nice to meet you,
Nice
Lisa Marie.
to meet you. Who taught you how to make an old fashioned?
It would have been 30 years ago. I couldn't tell you that.
Yeah? Can I teach you how to make an old fashioned?
Sure.
Okay.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
Number one, if you're gonna step behind the bar, whether you're training or not on a Friday night, you gotta at least know your basic drink, like hands down. Okay, so let's make an old fashioned, all right? Put your cube in there. We're gonna put a couple dashes of bitters. Now we're gonna muddle. Make sure you get that sugar in there. Go ahead and throw in your cherry. Get those flavors in there. Okay, so we got 2 ounces of booze. You're gonna fill that glass all the way to size, and now tell me you have a bar spoon.
I own one. I don't know where it is.
You guys don't even have like classic tools. Is there even a strainer?
I don't know where it is.
Do you have a spoon of any kind? Your menu that you have out for your guests right here says fine food. So if it says fine food, I assume that you have silverware, right? Do you have food?
I do not have food.
Okay, so we got a menu that's a liar. Great. We have no way to make this cocktail.
I've never been a craft bartender. I've never worked in a craft bar.
But this is not a craft cocktail. This is just basic cocktail.
You know, I've been making them that way for years in about 50 plus different bars.
That's bull.
I've never been questioned on it before, so.
That's bull. These are ones that your Rat Pack that you all love so much that came to this bar, that's what they drank. You have a Vegas legacy. What are you here for?
Well, right now I'm here to help her. That's all I can do.
That's really sweet, but you need help you, babe. You're the owner. Are you making any money?
No.
No, right. You have got to put talent back here to keep this bar a legacy, or you will keep losing money over and over and over and over and over again, and then it doesn't matter what wallpaper's on the wall. Nobody's gonna come in here. How do you feel?
I don't think that it was intentional, but I think that tonight was train wreck, embarrassed, I guess.
Why is she the only one showing up?
I have no idea. Thank you.
Greg, this is Las Vegas. I live here. I mean, this is the city of hospitality. You put somebody behind the bar with no training, no tools. I mean, how did they possibly succeed? Why don't you just say, you know what, I'm going to embarrass you in front of everyone, set you up not to make money, be degraded, and then I expect you to come back here again tomorrow. Is that reasonable?
No.
So where are the employees that were supposed to be?
One supposedly an hour and a half after she was supposed to be here let me know that she was home with her sick kid. The other one I have is AWOL.
So it seems to me like your employees have about as much respect for you as you did training her. The difference is you're the owner. So I understand why your employees don't respect you. I don't either.
I do need your help.
And that's why I need to talk to you. So come on back here, Greg. This is a really historic bar. People love this place. If I change this place, there are people in this town that will go nuts, correct?
Correct.
So you have a responsibility to be the steward of this and to protect it as you would expect me to, correct?
Has it ever made money since you bought it?
I've had 2 profitable ones the entire time I've had it, out of 13.
So, Mr. Steward of history, here's the deal. If your employees don't respect you enough to come back, should I?
I hear you.
Get your employees to come back here and show that they respect you, and I will start to respect you, and I will be on your side.
Understood.
Okay? Lisa Marie, do me a favor. Fix all their drinks and set them up properly, so at least I know they had a good experience.
Okay, baby, ready? We're gonna do this together. Okay. Now you're gonna take these over to that group of people. 2 whiskey sodas. Here's your whiskey ginger ale and whiskey ginger beer.
Hi, Greg.
Hey, how are you doing?
This was about taking a legacy and setting it up for a whole new generation. This was about you paying back your mom of $150,000 and knowing that you did right by her, right by you, and right by the city of Las Vegas. All 3.
Yeah.
So, you ready? Yeah. All right, count of 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God!
Yes! That color made such a huge difference. It really did.
know! Look at the sign.
Legendary.
I love it.
I like it. Oh my
The
God.
window too.
I'm very grateful that Jon kept the name. I know how important it is to my customers. Champagnes has had a lot of names over the years, but this is the one that's stuck for a very long time. And I think everybody's going to be happy with it.
What do you think?
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Look at the sign. Legendary since 1966. This bar has had 5 different names, really, over the years. But it's been Champagnes for 20 years. And that 20 years is really important. Even the awnings were historic to me. So I was extremely respectful by keeping the outside the same. It gave me the creative space to make the inside different.
I'm scared.
You ready to see it?
Yes.
Go.
Oh gosh.
Yes! Wallpaper!
Wow. I love it.
Oh, check out
Look
the
at these
booth.
booths.
Oh my God. Yes.
Look at what they
Oh my
did.
God.
Legendary. 1966.
Oh, that's cool.
This is so good. This is so nice. Oh my God.
Where did these come from?
The blueprints for this place that people have been looking for years, I have no idea where Jon found them. The previous owner told me he'd been looking for them and he couldn't find them. As far as we knew, all these records were destroyed. Nobody's gonna come in here and say they ruined Champagnes.
No.
Everybody that thought that Jon Taffer was gonna ruin this bar were so wrong. I think the naysayers are gonna be yay-sayers. It's pretty awesome.
Well, what do you think?
Absolutely love it.
There's a lot going on. Sit down, I'm gonna tell you all about it. I didn't only keep the wallpaper, I made it the centerpiece. Look in the back wall, look at the gold trim around the sconces and the black color in those insert panels. All of that was designed to make the wallpaper pop. And doesn't a wallpaper look better than it did before?
It does.
It does.
I restored it and made it a centerpiece. And then I got vintage chairs that I recovered so that they would fit back into the age. This wasn't about just remodeling it, this was all about respect. Right down to the blueprints on the back wall that were the original blueprints of this building. So when you look at those plans, you'll see how respectful to history we were. And I got Hartlauer signs to do that sign out front and all of the logo work to reposition the logo to give a new look. That is a picture spot. And I want people to stand there under that champagne sign in front of that wallpaper and send it out on the internet that you are legendary. And it's right there in a snapshot.
Beautiful.
So let's do this, okay?
All right.
All right.
Oh my God. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good.
Hi, Mom. Didn't it look so much better?
Yeah. I feel more like I'm back in time.
All right, Raul, you ready?
Oh, I'm more than ready.
Great, we open in 10 minutes.
Let's do it.
Welcome to Champagne. Come on in.
All right, what are we drinking, you guys? Bee's knees. All right, there you go, sweetheart.
Okay, how many we got?
They're done. They're done. Yes, I have not charged any of them.
Okay, we got to pick it up. Let's go.
Manhattan, you got it. You get a chance, I need to do 2 Vespers and a Manhattan.
Great, please don't give them to me. I can't. I mean, I'm like, I can't. I'm like messing stuff up. I'm so sorry.
Come on, guys, we got about 30% of the room to go. Move! Autumn crashed behind the bar. She knows what to do, but she lost her train of thought and fell apart. Greg stepped in, as an owner should. In the future, he'll need to keep training Autumn, because she will get better.
Godfather, you got it.
Do a Manhattan and a Godfather.
Manhattan and a Godfather, you got it.
I was surprised you got the blueprints. It brought back a lot of memories. It really does look good. Hopefully, the people appreciate it as much as I do.
But it's got the character of the old place, right?
Yeah.
But it's newer.
It looks a lot better.
That spot right there on the wall is the picture spot. So if you want to take a picture in front of that and send it out on social media, that's why that's there.
Finally got the bee's knees, which was the bee's knees. It was super good. Much better experience than the first time.
Anything I can help you with making them?
Greg he was definitely a pushover. Yeah. He was, but he's really stood up and took charge. We feel motivated to work for him.
Here's Godfather. I am the boss of champagnes.
I want you to take a second and look out at your bar. Look at your wallpaper now. The legacy of this bar is your future.
Future's looking bright.
Yeah, my work's done, buddy. I live in Las Vegas because I love the city. I love its rich history. And this bar is a legacy to that history. It's legendary. And to be able to sustain it and set it up for a whole new generation, to me, is a legacy in itself. And I can't wait for the city to see it.
It's been 5 years since Jon rescued us the first time. After Jon left, we got an immediate boost of about 40% in sales. I made over $100,000 that year. Everything was hitting on all cylinders.
For 4 years after Jon's rescue, Champagnes continued to boast growing revenue until the COVID-19 pandemic struck in March 2020.
The pandemic shut us down twice. First shutdown, that was definitely devastating. I basically relied on unemployment to pay my bills.
But despite the lack of employment, Greg's staff remained loyal to Champagnes and to honoring the legacy of the bar.
5 years ago, I had just started right when Jon Taffer saved our bar, and here I am still. I love this bar. Carries history, and also I have a loyalty to Greg.
I lost a good 80% of our personal income from my family. So I'm extremely grateful that Greg is allowing us to be still part of the business.
When we reopened the first time, I bartended 7 days a week. It was exhausting. When we closed down the second time, I started driving rideshare. I really thought it was over for the bar. I didn't see any way that I was ever going to survive that. When we reopened the second time, I basically just quit paying myself at the bar and used that savings to pay my bills.
Now driving rideshare full-time to make a living, Greg is largely absent from his bar.
You know what we also need? Pineapple juice.
We're having a few inventory problems just because I haven't found time with all the driving.
With its owner behind a different sort of wheel, the bar's standards that Jon implemented during his first rescue are slipping.
I don't think Jon would be entirely satisfied with anything he sees in this place. He wouldn't be too happy about the old sign being back up. I think he would just kind of be like, man, you couldn't maintain something.
All right, let's see what they got.
Thank you.
Now, there's Jen and Phil.
Let's get some drinks.
Yes.
What can I get for you?
I'll have the old-fashioned, please.
Old-fashioned?
I'll do the bee's knees.
Bee's knees, you got it.
What do you think of the nice chipped wood in front of you on that bar nose?
Yeah, if you look at this, it looks like it hasn't been painted.
Could use a fresh flare.
Yeah.
$6 worth of paint would have straightened that out.
Simple, you're right. It's such a simple fix. It's always paying attention to the details of the details.
He's making drinks. Now, there's only like 4 customers in this whole bar, but it seems chaotic.
They're all just working out of one well. Just kind of going over each
you've
other.
got space down there.
There's got to be another one out there.
Oh, there goes 1 ounce of booze.
You're pouring profits down the drain.
Unbelievable.
Why is this coming out like this?
What are you doing, Greg? What are you doing?
What is this? Oh, that's pouring the wrong thing.
He almost put caramel in there.
Man, you gotta pay attention, or at least have your stuff labeled so that you can tell what it is.
Right. Mise en place. It's just like in the kitchen.
Absolutely.
You know? Have everything set in place, you have everything labeled. Thank you, sir.
Old-fashioned bee's knees?
Cheers.
All right, let's see what Phil thinks.
This is very acidic. I taste a lot of gin, so the balance of it is way off. One question I have for you that I noticed, though. Are you wearing lipstick?
I am.
Is that your lip?
I hope so.
Me too. I saw that when he just put it down, so I'm not sure if that is yours.
Oh, that's going to be a problem for me. It's not like there's a pandemic going on right now. That's scary, man.
If that's not Jen's color, she's got to send that back.
Can you do me a favor? Yeah, just there's lipstick on the glass.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I'd just like a new one, please.
All right, now let's see how he makes this.
Makes you question their cleanliness and their safety protocols.
There's brand new tongs.
Those are like kitchen tongs.
They're not garnished tongs.
Looks like some flavored bitters, maybe an orange bitters.
And you put bitters in. However, you put orange bitters in.
The menu says cherry bitters.
Yeah.
So there's no cherry flavor whatsoever to this. A bourbon whiskey. Another drop of whiskey. He didn't like his pour.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, take 2. It's a bit strong.
Yeah, because there's more whiskey in it.
There's just inconsistency in following the recipes, and everything should be consistent. Everything should be coming out the same.
Well, these bartenders don't know what they're doing. They don't seem to have the proper tools or the right training.
Yeah, you're exactly right, John.
Sir Greg is just missing all the details. He has an upscale facility that's classic, but he's pulling it down.
I'm gonna ask them if they have a food menu. Hey there.
Yeah.
Quick question for you. Do you have a food menu I can look at?
I don't have food.
You don't have food?
Yeah, I've tried to get the food up and running once before, and I just keep running into roadblocks. I technically do not meet the requirements to have a restaurant license. That's the main problem. I don't have enough parking is the biggest thing. I don't have enough bathrooms.
He might be right, but that doesn't mean there isn't a solution. I want to go in and join this conversation.
Oh my God. Hey.
John walked in, I was walking towards him, just seeing him, and I was like, oh, keep your head down and go around.
Greg, when you have a moment.
Coming
Your
right
old
to
buddy
you.
is here.
How you doing, John? It's good to see you.
It's good to see you, too. Two good friends of mine, Jen and Phil Wills. So, you and I had a great week together now, almost 5 years ago, was it? He's just an idiot on mommy's money. See, he doesn't give a What are you saying now?
Yeah, next week it'll be 5 years, I think.
5 years, wow, almost to the day then.
Yeah.
How far in debt? How much money did you lose this year?
Yeah, in that past year, I've lost probably about $55,000.
Wow. Oh, so your debt has increased since I saw you last time then?
Yes.
So where did you get that?
Just borrowed.
Just kept borrowing. Wow.
Yeah.
So what do you think now? So now you're in a hole. We're starting to open up.
It's scary. It's like even when it comes back, it's still got a big hole to dig out of, you know?
You got a beautiful bar, but you're cheapening it. You know better. We've been through this before.
I know. It's just hard to, with not a lot of time, it's just been really hard to try to keep on top of those details.
John, I don't have the time. Oh, John, I'm good at this, and John, no f***ing excuses if we're together.
I suppose that's fair, yeah.
Okay. You can do better than this.
I agree.
You're a good guy. And this is a cool, historic bar. And this bar should continue. And I'd like to see you to continue owning it. And I'd still like to see you get your mom paid back and everything. But I got to come in here aggressively again, retrain everybody, redo everything, set you up for success. We got to get a food program in here, Greg.
I agree.
And I understand there are legal issues, but I have one of the most creative food people in the entire city here in Jana.
When John came in, he noticed a lot of mistakes that I made, that my employees made. And of course, all that stuff is on me. I haven't been able to stay on top of those details, and it's time for me to get back into this bar.
Jen, we got to figure out legally what the heck to do here. So let us go do our work. I'll see you in the morning. No freaking excuses. You with me? No excuses.
I'm with you, 100%.
This bar has been in existence for a long, long time. There's a lot of history here.
Absolutely.
That's why I came back. Not only because of you, but because you got a great bar here. Not a lot of people get to own a piece of history.
Yep.
But your mom gave you this incredible opportunity. So I want to dedicate this not only to you, but to her, so that Mary can walk in this bar and see how excited her son is. So you guys ready to see it?
Ready.
Absolutely.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Yes! Yes! Hell yeah! Yeah, look at that. Oh, dude, that looks great.
Well, Greg?
Definitely digging it.
So look at the new color of the building. It doesn't match the buildings next to it. It pops. It has an identity all of its own.
That's what I really wanted, is to be more noticeable.
So there's only one thing left.
Oh, gotta see it now.
Okay, go ahead.
Finally! Yes! Yes! I love it!
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
Nice.
Dude.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God! It's so much better.
That's amazing.
Look at these chairs. Dude.
Holy cow.
Oh, man. I'm so excited to see this. This place looks beautiful. There's so much of Las Vegas history just came right back in these doors. We're ready to go to work. I'm ready to get back there.
What do you think, guys?
I love it.
It's awesome.
Look at this.
It's amazing.
Oh, my God.
Did you notice that T-shirt that said I've
I
seen on
did.
Bar
First
Rescue?
thing I noticed, actually.
So I set you up with a bunch of those T-shirts to sell. So tonight, everybody has the same job. Get them back.
Ready.
Yeah, ready.
Let's go to work.
Let's go to work. Hey, guys, welcome to Champagne's. Come on in. I'm feeling fantastic about our opening. This is amazing what he's done, and he's done it for me twice. I know I can do a better job than I have been doing. I'm way more focused on the bar now, and I know it's all going to come together.
Welcome to Champagne's. How are you? The Rat Pack Manhattan? Between the sheets? Yes.
Chipotle chicken. All right.
So what do you think?
I think Anthony's doing a wonderful job. You know, he came late to training, but he caught up really quick.
Grill marks are great on the bread. It's cooking perfectly. And you can put 4 or 5 sandwiches on there at the same time.
Yes.
Great job, chef.
We got a turkey BOT.
You're welcome.
Beat it up hard, beat it up hard, beat it up hard. Find your flow, y'all, find your flow. Nice. Chris is doing a great job. Once he gets the idea of paying attention to the details of the details, then he's really getting the concept of what it is to be a great bartender.
All right, this is the VIP section. You're perfect. Can I get you something to drink?
He already took my order, between the sheets.
Okay.
That's the one I wanted, right?
Okay, you got it.
Good job tonight, right? You know, one thing interesting about COVID, since we can't fill the room and slam the bar like we normally did, we can have a much greater focus on quality. And right now they have that. Every drink is coming out just right. They're being topped, they're being presented well, the food is being presented well. Every table looks great, every product looks great. You know, I'm not here because you failed. I'm here because the pandemic closed you down.
Thank you very much.
You happy?
Yeah, I'm very happy.
Excellent. Well, my work is done. So I'm going to go off and rescue the next one. There's a lot of them out there. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Good night.
Greg is a good guy, and he understands that he really is the steward of history in Champagne's Café. It's a great bar with a rich Las Vegas history, and that history must be told and must go on. And now Greg has all the tools to do it. And before you know it, COVID's gonna quiet down, and this bar will be packed again.
Hi, this is Jon Taffer. Click here to subscribe to Paramount Network on YouTube for more Bar Rescue.